And you are looking at the latest imagery of our rapidly developing tropical disturbance out here in the Western Pacific. It is an area just towards the east of Visayas and Mindanao, and actually JMA has upgraded this to a tropical depression, but on the last several frames of the satellite imagery, it looks more like a tropical storm really starting to spin up here. Now, if this does get named to a tropical storm, which it very well likely will be in the next 24 hours, and you may very well be watching it after it was named. So for now, though, we're either going to call it Gorio or Rumbia. Rumbia being the international designation, the other one, well, from Pagasa here, and do think both are going to end up naming this as it does pull off there towards the north. This is a track from the Japan Meteorological Agency. Like I said, just a tropical depression, so only going out 24 hours at this time. Also, at the time of this update, which I find very astonishing, is that JTWC, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, still has this rated as a low potential for development. Pagasa has a low pressure area just there towards the east of the Philippines. Like I said, though, by the time you're watching this, very well may be upgraded. Now, what's not going to change is the likelihood of this heading off there towards the northwest, and that's what we're going to be talking about here. What do the dynamical models say, and where is this system likely going to be going? Well, first, let's take a look at the consensus from several models here. Now, this is from the model run earlier on in the day, and all of them initializing rather well, just right here towards the east of Mindanao, and then pulling off there towards the northwest. My thought, I do think it actually, I think it's going to push it here around the northeastern portions of Luzon as a tropical storm just towards the south of Apari there. Now, why do I think that? Well, right now we have this high pressure sitting in over the Luzon Strait, and this storm is not going to want to run through that. If anything, it's going to pull off here towards the north and then churn towards the west there in northeastern Luzon before pulling off here yet again and impacting southern China. Now, granted, I know this high pressure moves, but right now it is going to be sitting there in place over the next several days, and I do think that is going to keep it from pushing any farther towards the north. With that said, if you're in Okinawa, I know we had a couple people already asking about this out there, that high pressure is going to act like a wall. Remember, these tropical systems want to run downhill. They want to run the lower pressure. And with that high pressure ridge in place, well, that would be like water running over a mountain, and well, that high pressure would have to move to make it move off there towards the north, which at this time doesn't look like is going to happen. So this is a GFS model, the more bullish of the models, and I mean that by it is really developing this storm system stronger than some of the other ones. Let's take a look out to it Saturday night when it really pumps up the energy here, and you can even see an eye developing here around those winds, and well, this is showing upwards of, well, typhoon intensity, about 60 to 70 knots in the right front quadrant, where it would be here just towards the east of that center of circulation. Moving off here and actually along the southern portions of that high pressure ridge, just where I said south of Apari here indicated on the latest model run. Now let's compare this up though at the same time with the European model, and this is why I say you should compare model outlooks, because the European one keeps it much weaker, really at weak tropical storm intensity. My thoughts, I think that given this and also no gaps kind of puts in the same area at the moderate tropical storm intensity. I do think that this very well could make it the severe tropical storm rating or a weak typhoon if all the factors come in place here. What I mean by that is vertical wind shear is going to have to stay on the low side. Right now it is relatively low under it, but also it's going to have to overcome some drier influence flowing into the system. Which if we go back to that European model, and this is once again at Saturday night, they do have this dry air off there towards the east and into the north. But let's compare that up once again with GFS, which is making the storm system much stronger, and just look like all that more moisture coming in from the southwest, and that is why that model's being a little bit more bullish with it. There is that dry air circulating around it on the northern periphery, but really that is just being overtaken by our moisture inflow coming in there from the south. Once again, using what is currently available, well, there is a lot of moisture down here now, not an overabundance, but enough to cause this to continue to intensify. So I guess in short, really there is a few factors coming into place with this system. The one key thing is that it is rapidly developing, and sometimes with rapidly developing storm systems, they rapidly fall apart quickly. I think with this one though, it has a lot of organization in it. Right now, I would anticipate the track off towards the northwest, skirting the Visayas coast here. With that said, you're going to still see some rainfall push on shore around the Cebu area area, central Visayas, there's a risk of some heavy rainfall and flooding with this, but the heaviest stuff really is going to be reserved farther off here towards the north, because as it does track off in that direction, I expect it to become a stronger tropical storm, severe tropical storm, possibly if it does maintain this current organizational path as far as intensification. And even maybe, now this is still short term, but don't be surprised if this does go any higher. So a lot of stuff to watch, everybody. Please do go to the website, check out our latest update. Also check out our daily satellite analysis here. That rainy season front is dominating central and eastern China and also southern Japan. Kyushu is still going to be seeing some showers out of that. That's what's going on off here towards the north, but really the main topic now is the tropical depression. We'll also be churning out the Tropical Information Center once this does continue to intensify some more. And lastly, please do share your Westpac weather photos if you are in any areas where, well, there's some interesting weather. You can actually go to our website now and click Westpac weather photos on the top, or any of the pages on the side or on the bottom. You can upload your photos to our gallery here and try to get them shared into this update. Oh, and one more thing is that the 2013 Typhoon Challenge has been renewed, but it is only running until 1600 Japan Standard Time or 07 UTC this afternoon on Friday. So if you want to go put your picks in for that and you are watching it before then, you can go check it out. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at Western Pacific Weather. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them down into the comment box below. And as always, stay safe out there. Bye.